Hey friends, welcome back to another video. In today's video, I'm just gonna backtest ICT 2022 using one time frame.
As soon as you run above the relative equal highs, in your mind, you're looking for where's the trigger. Because until it takes out that short-term low, there's nothing going on. There's no trade there. There's no setup there. Then when there's displacement, that displacement leg in price action, that right there is your foundation to the setup. That's it. Once you have that, then you can go into that area and look for the fair value gap. That's the logic. That's the pattern. That's what you're looking for. This is if it's bearish.
Before we get started, let me quickly walk you through the strategy, the game plan for this backtesting session. First of all, I'm just going to use one time frame, the 15 minutes. Occasionally, I'm going to drop down to 5 minutes, but most of the time, I'm just going to focus and stick to 15 minutes. I'll be trading both London and the New York Hill Zone between 2 to 5 a.m. or 7 to 11 a.m. depending on when will I be given the opportunity to make an entry. Setup is very simple. I'm just gonna wait for any liquidity rate or any PDA raise that is supported, waiting for my market structure shift with displacement, and looking for my fair value gap entry together with OTE or a order block. Visually, will look like this. As you can see, our liquidity has been swift, sell-side liquidity has been taken. Once the liquidity is taken, we have a nice market structure shift with displacement. I want to see the candle body close above the swing high over here and wait for that fair value gap together with OTE or order block entry. I want to see a very nice confluence between fair value gap with OTE or fair value gap with order block. Once I have the confirmation, I will place a trade and stop loss below the low and just target 1:2. Let's get started and let's look at the very recent data just last month, July. Let's backtest. Alright, first thing first, I'm just gonna switch on my period separator so that I will know when is the New York Open. This is the Sunday data, so yep, there you go. So as you can see, we have our New York Open right over here. And let's wait for our London kill zone. Our London kill zone has started, and as you can see, we want to wait for our setup. We do see a liquidity rate right over here, but we haven't seen our displacement with confirmation yet, so let's wait patiently for that. Let's speed up a little bit. We do have a displacement. Oops, let's slow down a little bit. As you can see, we have our displacement. Sorry, this is our liquidity rate, and we can also see our market structure shift right over here. And we have our fair value gap forming right over here. As I said, I want to see at least an OTE together with fair value gap or fair value gap with an order block. We also have our order block right over here. Just gonna mark it with my trend line. Let's check our OTE. So this is our OTE level. So I'm just gonna set a buy limit order right around here. Let's set a pending order. Buy limit 1% at least 50% discount level. And my stop loss will be just right below the low. Let's place an order and let's get rid of this. It's kind of messy. Let's get rid of the folks. Let's place it back. So this is a very solid trade in my opinion. As you can see, we have a liquidity rate, a market structure shift right over here, taking out the right side liquidity, which is the relatively equal highs. And we have a fair value gap forming, confluence with an OTE entry, and also then bullish order block. Let's see how the trade plays out, whether if we get tag in or if we don't get tag in. So let's see how it plays out. So we get tag in right over here. Oh wait, sorry, let me pause for a moment. I forgot to set my profit target. My open positions. We are around 20 pips, so let's say 1 to 2, just around there. And there we go. So let's see how it plays out. So you can see if price is holding this level, wait, hold on. As you can see, we are in a London kill zone again, and we have a very nice liquidity has been swept. We have a market structure shift again. This is a fair value gap, and let's check whether if it confluence with our OTE. Yes, it does, and we also have a order block. So let's get rid of this one, and let's also set another order. Let's just go for a market order and stop loss behind here, and let's set a profit target around here as well. And let's see how it plays out. Let's get rid of the fair value gap. Let's get it messy. So currently we are in two positions. So as you can see, this is the first position, and this is our second position. So let's see how it plays out. Boom, there you go. So we smash take profit. So let's move on to the next trade. So as you can see, we have another market structure shift. This is our breakout structure. I would say breakout structure. And let's see if we have a fair value gap form. We do have a tiny fair value gap form right over here. And as you can see, there isn't any liquidity rate, but at the same time, we do see an uptrend. So I would say if we follow the trend, I would still say this is still a valid trade within my playbook. And we are still within, we're currently in New York kill zone, so we can definitely take a trade. And let's see if we confluence with our OTE. So I'm just going to take a trade right over here, set a buy limit order, confluencing with my bullish order block, OTE, and my fair value gap. So let's place a trade again. No market order, this is buy limit order. And I'm going to buy at this price, stop loss below this low, and my profit target. And let's see how it plays out. Come on. So we get tech in, and we have so let me pause over there. We have another liquidity sweep right over here. So we have taken the previous low. Let's see if we get that momentum and keep on pushing upwards. And as I already said, for any bullish uptrend, you want to see the down close candle supporting price. So I want to see that this bullish order block never get violated. If it does, then it's just going to be a losing trade, and which is nothing much we can do. So let's see how it goes. Let me just speed up a little bit. Before we continue, Forex Tester 5 is having a promotion right now. Use the code to get a 10% off. Forex Tester 5 is my favorite backtesting software. It can also be used as an educational software because it gives you the opportunity to learn and to backtest your strategy effectively in a safe environment. Invest in a good backtesting software. This will save you lots of money, tons of money moving forward. So let's continue. Let's see. Okay, so we got a stop out, so that's fine. We got a stop out right over here. So let's mark that and let's continue. So let's move on to the next day. Okay, nice. I have to pause over there because we are going too quickly. Slow down a little bit. As you can see, we have a very nice market structure shift after we take out the liquidity right over here. And I want to see whether if we can get a nice fair value gap and also an OTE entry, and that will be really nice. As you can see, we have a market structure shift. So let's wait for the candle to form. Let's speed up just a little bit. We don't really have a very nice fair value gap. This is when I will drop down to 5 minutes and to check whether if we have a potential entry. So on the 5-minute, we do have a very nice fair value gap, and the price had filled the gap, and we have our bullish order block here. And let's check whether if the price can meet our OTE target. We do have our OTE target, so let's place a trade. Let's go for market entry or stop loss just below this low. So let's see how the trade play out. And we hit our stop loss. That's fine, but we do have another potential setup if we can get a market structure shift with displacement. So let's keep on playing. Okay, it's looking really strong. That's the end of London kill zone. Let's wait for New York kill zone and see if we can get another potential setup. So currently we are in in New York kill zone, and we have a very nice displacement after we take out the liquidity. This is a market structure shift with displacement. Very strong energetic move, and let's see if we can get a fair value gap. Slow down. Okay, we can see a nice fair value gap right over here, and we want to see our OTE target at least below 50%. So I'm just gonna place a trade at this level. Let's set a buy limit order. Place order. Let's get rid of the OTE and fair value gap because it looks a bit messy. And let's speed up the back test and see how it goes. If price leave us, then we're just gonna let it leave us. We're not gonna chase the price. Currently we are New York kill zone. Okay. I thought we're supposed to get tech in. Okay, we are tech in now. To be honest, I prefer to see this low got taken, you know, to shake out all the weak traders. Okay, we smashed take profit. We did have to wait until the next day, but eventually we did hit our take profit, and the price never take out the low. And as you can see, we actually have another setup right over here. You can see using our trading model, the liquidity has been swept, and we have a market structure shift right over here. And during, I believe these all price action must be used, but I'm not sure. We can go and double check later on. Price respected the fair value gap very perfectly. If you draw a fib, we do have a very nice lots of opportunity to entry. So as you can see, we did smash take profit and end of the day. And this is pretty much the Thursday of the week, so I'm just gonna skip Friday. As you can see, this strategy is very simple, just one time frame. You don't need any daily bias, you just have to wait for the market structure shift. Before we go, let me quickly show you the account history. Please ignore all the previous trades that I've taken. These are all for my previous backtesting. As you can see, if you focus on the July data 2023, we have taken 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Out of the 5 trades, we have 3 win trades and 2 losing trades, and that's come down to around 60% win rate, and I'm very happy with that. I would take 60% win rate any day. With a good risk to reward ratio, 60% win rate will give you a really good return. Test it out for yourself. This is a very simple strategy. Just focus on one time frame. You don't need any daily bias. Just wait for the liquidity rate and wait for the market structure shift with displacement and fair value gap entry with confluence to OTE or order block. Thank you so much for watching this video. You guys are amazing, and it's been a long time that I've been away from making videos. Hopefully I can get back to it more often. As you know, I'm working full-time 9 to 5, and also I have to take care of my family, so it's been really a struggle to make time to make these videos. But thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Make sure you check out Forex 5. Click the link in the description. Use the code. Invest in yourself. This is not only just a backtesting software, it is also an opportunity for you to learn to backtest all the strategy in a safe environment. This is your training ground. The more you sweat in the training ground, the less you will bleed in the market. So take care and stay green. I will see you in the next video.